Welcome to Bitesize Piano. In this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to play accompaniment on piano to Santa Baby. So we're going to do this one in the key of C major. It's mostly based on the original Eartha Kitt version. The original is in the key of D flat major. I'll take you through the whole song, but this is just going to be my version, my arrangement, and I'll sing each section as well. If you would like the full chords and lyrics, I've linked down below where you can access those. So there's loads of different versions of this song, and what I'm going to teach you today is just a quite generic way that you could play it with the little interlude parts in there as well. So here is middle C as a reference if you locate that pitch on your keyboard or piano. And again, we're doing this one in the key of C, so it's mostly all of the white keys. There are going to be some extra flats and sharps in there as well because it's based a lot around jazz chords. So I'll teach both hands at the same time. So the left hand is blue on the screen and the right hand is orange there. We'll look at the intro, and then this is how we're pretty much going to play all the verses as well. So this will make up a big portion of the song. The first chord we're going to play is a C, what's called a C6. So we are going to play it in this inversion. So that's G, A, C and E. So this is a C6 chord, but we're going to play it here. So the left hand starts off with this low G, or whichever G you have, work within the octaves that you have if you have a smaller piano. So we're going to play G, C chord, and then C and E in the left hand, that same chord again, and then the left hand's going to play E, D, and now we are going to play in the right hand what's called a D7 chord. So it's F sharp, A, C and D. And then we're going to play a D and a G. Then we're going to play a G7 chord. So all the chords we're playing are all inversions. We're going to play G7 at F, G, B and D. And then after that we play A, B, and then we're back to we're going to repeat all that again. So I'll do that from the beginning. I'll just move my other fingers out of the way to make it clear which notes I'm playing. Obviously don't play like this. G, C, C, E, E, D, D, G, A, B, C, C, E, E, D, D, G, A, B, and then we're into the verse. So we're going to play that in the same way. So repeat that twice for the intro, you repeat that twice for the verse. So I'll play the intro and then into the verse, and then just a little bit at the end of the verse that we need to cover, and I'll go over that when we get to it. So there, after the C6, we're going to just play the D in the left hand with the D7 chord. So I hurry down. And then we're going to play a different type of G chord. We're going to play, it's basically like a G13. So in the left hand, we're going to play G and D. In the right hand, we're going to play F, B and E. If you want to know more about chord extensions, I'm not going to go in depth with them today. I have a whole separate video on that explaining jazz chords, so I'll link that down below for you because it's well worth a watch. So where we have, so hurry down the chimney tonight. So that's the end of the verse. So all the chords are written on the screen there, so make sure you're noting things down. So if I do the verse again. Santa baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. And then we're into this interlude, so I'll play it for you first. So I'll do this bit hand separately. So the interlude comes in sort of after the verses, and each one is a little bit different. So it's like a little solo moment, if you like. So the right hand, so the notes are on the screen there. E, D sharp, E, C, and then we've got this chromatic A flat, G, F sharp. It's like a triplet. And then after the F sharp, we have A, C, and then you could just play D sharp, D, or if you want to add some extra harmony in there, we can play G and D sharp, and then F sharp and D. So if I just do that again. And then the left hand, I'll teach you the notes first, and I'll show you how it will put together. So we've got C, E, G, A, and I'm going to play this next A lower, and then a D, and then we've got this run up, which runs up into the second verse. I'll do that left hand again. So how that fits together, so we've got a C first in the left hand, and then together here, G and E, A's together, A and F sharp together, and then a D with this G and D sharp, and then a G, A, B. I'll do that again. So I do that one more time, a bit quicker. And then into the second verse. We're going to play the second verse the same as the first one. So I'm just going to continue, and then the interlude after the second verse is slightly different. Santa baby, a 54 convertible to light blue. I'll wait up for you, so hurry down the chimney tonight. And then it's this different interlude now. So the notes are on the screen, so it's similar to the first one. So we have E, D sharp, E, C, and then a C, G and D sharp, and then an E, C. Do that again. Da, 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 then into the bridge. So the left hand, we're going to play C, E, A, and then G, C. So if I put that together, so C, E and D sharp together, A and E together, G with this chord, G and D sharp, C's together. I'll do that again. Ba-da-da-da. Santa baby, just slip a sable onto the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa baby, and hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby. light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, and hurry down the chimney tonight. And then we're into the bridge. So the bridge then, so as I just played there, we have this lead down. So it goes B, B flat, A, and then I'm going to propose for the bridge. I'll give you the chords, but there's a bit more of a walking bass line feel, I think, to the bridge. And I'm going to play it like this. Think of all the fun I've missed. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. Like that. So it's like left, right, left, right, left, right in swing. And I'm just breaking up the chord in no particular way in my left hand, but I'm just playing one of 3 notes in my left hand. So you can have fun with playing your own bass line in your left hand, and then I'll play the same chords in between each note in my right hand. Just makes this bridge section stand out a little bit more if we're playing it in a different way. So that's how I'm going to choose to play it. So we have this lead down, and then I'm kind of going to land in this chord. So it's an E7, we've not had this chord yet, so it's a G sharp, B, D, and E, like that. So again, I'm playing these chords as more like cluster closed hand chords rather than playing everything in root position. And then the left hand, these, I'm just going to be playing the notes of E major, not even E7, so either an E, G sharp, B, and then maybe the E on top as well. And just playing the notes as I feel, as I want to play them in the left hand. So probably starting with the E. So I'll go B, B flat, A, and then play the E and G sharp. And then right, left, right, left, right, left. Something along them lines. So you do that for 2 bars. Then we've got an A7. So in the left hand, I'm just gonna break up the notes of A, C sharp, and E. In the right hand, again, this is a new chord. I'm gonna play G, A, C sharp, and E. Think of all the fellas that I haven't kissed. And the next chord is a D7 chord, so I'm going to play that the same way we've been playing it. And the notes I'm going to break up in the left hand is the triad of D major, so it's D, F sharp, A, and then a D on top. You can just play 3 notes, you don't have to spread out. Next year I could be just as good if you check off my Christmas list. So there, I just played that G7 chord just once. If you check off my Christmas list. And then we've got this quicker lead up in the bass, G, A, B, C, which leads into the 3rd verse, which we're going to play the same way. So if I do all of that bridge again then. Off my Christmas list. Santa baby, I want a yacht, and really that's not a lot. Been an angel all year, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Okay, so then we're into this next interlude, so I'll play it for you first. And then we've got this chord that you could play here. I'm just going to teach you both hands for this one actually, because there's not much going on in the left hand. So the left hand's going to play C first, and then the right hand is going to play G, F, E, E, D, C, and then C, D, G and E together, D, C, B. So let's do that first bit again. So C. And then you're going to play an F with this A. A, G, F, F, E, D. And then this cool chord, which we're going to call a C sharp 9 with a flattened 5th. Again, I'm not going to go in depth to why it's called that. So C sharp in the left hand, and in the right hand we're going to play F, G, B, and then D sharp. So I'll do that again. And then after that interlude, after you've held this chord like a suspense chord, I'm going to come and play the C, 6th chord for the 4th verse. Santa baby. The start of the 4th verse, we kind of have the C chord part almost not fully there. It's missed out a bit. So once we've gone, we play the C 6th chord. Santa honey, and then we're going to play in the left hand a quick B, B flat, A, and then A flat, and carry on with the D7 chord, and then carry on with the G7 chord, and then carry on with the verse as normal. So I'll just do that again, makes it a little bit more complicated. So Santa honey, one little thing I really need, the deed to a platinum mine. Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. And then this interlude is the same as the previous one. Same thing again for the next verse. Santa cutie, and fill my stocking with a duplex and checks. Sign your ox on the line, Santa cutie, and hurry down the chimney tonight. So after we've played that interlude, which is the same as the previous one, we have the 5th verse, which I played, and then after this verse we have a different interlude. So I'll just play it for you first. In the right hand, E, D sharp, E, D sharp, E, C, A, G, and then D sharp, E, C. I'll do that again. On the left hand we're going to play C, E, G, A, G, C. So basically breaking up a C 6 chord basically. So we've got left, together, G and E, A's together, G and D sharp together, C's together. I'll do that again. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany's. I really do So there, once we've just played, so hurry down the chimney tonight. And basically you can play almost the verse again, but with the G13 chord in there. You play that twice. So hurry down the chimney tonight. So hurry down the chimney tonight. Hurry tonight. And then we can end on this chord we had earlier, the C sharp 9 flat and 5, into the C6 chord. We could play it down here. So that's the end of this video. If you would like to leave a request, leave them in the comments section below of this video. I've also left some videos here that I think you might like, so go and check those out as well. I also have a course. Visit bitesizepianocourse.co.uk and you can enroll and start learning how to read music. I'll see you in the next video.